everyone, welcome to Live Interactive English. I am Nina.
And I'm Matt.
Are you okay, Matt? You seem really tired.
Why? Do I look tired?
Aside from the yawning, you have really dark eye circles.
Do I?
Yeah, what were you doing?
That's disappointing. I was trying to, make sure I looked really good today. So,
okay.
I was up late last night trying to decide what I should wear today. So
really?
I tried on so many different outfits and I had this one sweater that I really liked, but when I put it on, it just looked too big and wrinkly. So I had to change again, and then I finally decided on this one, but I had to iron it, and so I was up really late.
Oh, wow. Just to get the perfect outfit for hosting today, huh?
Yeah, but I think it's turned out all right. I mean, we look kind of matching, but
yeah, we are, right?
Now you've, ruined it for me by telling me I have dark circles around my eye.
I'm sorry about that, but maybe I can lend you some concealer for under your eyes. You can hide it.
Is that the best way to do it?
I mean, if you don't mind a little makeup.
I'll do anything to look my best for the viewers out there.
All right, then let's learn a little bit more about dark eye circles.
You wake up one morning and feel ready for the day ahead. But when you glance in the mirror, you look terrible. Dark circles have formed under your eyes, making you appear much older than you are and more tired than you feel. Don't be concerned though. You may look like a panda, but dark eye circles are usually nothing to worry about. Dark eye circles can affect anyone regardless of age, race, or gender. For some, they just run in the family and might be inherited from parents.
Welcome back, everyone, to part 1 of Shining a Light on Dark Eye Circles.
All right, let's get into the article. You wake up one morning and feel ready for the day ahead. But when you glance in the mirror, you look terrible.
Ouch.
That's a difficult thing to see in the morning when you're ready for the day ahead and you see that you look terrible.
Yeah.
And you can see that just from a glance in the mirror.
Yes.
So to glance at something is to take a quick look at something. So if I glance at Nina, just a quick look and then look away usually if you glance at something.
Yeah.
Glance can also be a noun. You can say, I took a glance at something.
Yes.
So in this case, took a glance at myself in the mirror, or I glanced at myself in the mirror. So for example, I glanced out my window and saw it had already started raining.
Oh, okay. So continuing, dark circles have formed under your eyes, making you appear much older than you are and more tired than you feel. Okay, so under your eyes, it's usually around here, right? Don't be concerned though. You may look like a panda, but dark eye circles are usually nothing to worry about. Okay.
That's right, because pandas are very cute and everyone likes pandas. So pandas have dark eye circles, so if you have dark eye circles, maybe you look cute like a panda.
Maybe, but also it says that it makes you seem more tired than you actually are. So let's see if it's actually something that only appears when you're tired.
Right, okay. Dark eye circles can affect anyone, regardless of age, race, or gender.
Okay, so it could happen to anybody, no matter how young or how old you are, right?
So as they said, it can make you look older, but really it can affect people of any age.
Yes, or any race or any gender. So gender is a noun, and it's a state of being male or female or another identity. For example, due to gender traditions, baby boys are usually dressed in blue while girls are dressed in pink.
Okay, yeah, I know at many hospitals to identify, because babies all look the same. So usually they put the baby boys in blue outfits and the girls in pink outfits.
Yes.
For some, they just run in the family and might be inherited from parents.
Okay, so run in the family and they might be inherited. What's inherited?
So inherited means that something runs in the family. Well, so what that means is that these are traits or things about you that you have gotten from your parents, from your parents. So from the genes that your parents passed down to you.
Okay.
So the genes of both your mother and father, and you have, recessive genes and the dominant genes, and then those, help decide what traits you have, what color your hair is, what color your eyes are, how tall or short you are, and apparently whether or not you have dark circles under your eyes.
So maybe your dark eye circles are not necessarily because you're tired, but because it runs in the family, right?
Yeah, so I guess some people just happen to have that look. And it doesn't mean they're older than they are. It doesn't mean that they're more tired than they look. It's just the way they are. It's just because they've inherited something from their parents.
Yes, I think my brother is the same way. He has very dark eye circles, but he just looks like that all the time.
Okay. Well, we're going to learn more about dark eye circles and the cause of them when we come back after the break.
All right. Hello， 大家好，我是 Hanny。今天的课文标题是 Shining a light on dark eye circles。那么 shine a light on something 字面意思是指照亮什么什么，那么也可以指透过仔细深入的调查，或者是揭露隐藏的讯息来揭示某事，让它更加清楚。那我们这2天课程呢，就是要来了解关于黑眼圈的相关知识咯。课文一开始给我们一个情境，早上醒来，你都准备好要面对新的一天，可是当我们照镜子的时候，眼睛下方出现黑眼圈，让我们看起来比实际年龄老得多，看起来真是糟透了。那虽然看起来也许像猫熊，但是其实黑眼圈通常是不用担心的啦。无论年龄啊、种族或是性别，黑眼圈都可能影响着任何人。有些人呢是家族遗传而来的。好，单字 glance。它可以当动词或名词来表达迅速的看一眼，或者是瞥一眼。那么 gender 它是指性别，是个名词。例句提到说，由于性别传统，男婴孩通常是穿蓝色的，那么女婴是穿粉红色的。这时候 Matt 老师有用到 outfit 来表达服装 outfit 指的是全套服装，或者是指为特定场合所穿的服装套装。好，再看到补充单字 inherit。它是表达经过遗传而得到，它也可以表达继承财产。那么 Matt 老师在讲这个遗传特征的时候，他有用到 trait 这个字 T-R-A-I-T trait 表示特点特征。老师还有用到这个 dominant gene 表示显性基因。recessive gene 表示隐性基因。好，那这边2个重点，我们进入文法时间。好，我们来看第一个重点是 look 当连缀动词时，表示看起来怎么样，后面可以接形容词，也可以接 like 加名词。那我们看2个例句 The palace looks majestic 那座皇宫看起来雄伟壮丽。The hotel looks like a medieval castle 那间饭店看起来像一座中世纪的城堡。好，那第2重点是 regardless of 是表达不管不论或是不顾什么什么，它是偏语介系词，后面呢可以接名词、接动名词或是接名词子句，像是 Pam jogs every morning regardless of the weather 不管天气如何 Pam 每天早上都会去慢跑。好，接话课文中。
In other cases, dark blood vessels beneath the skin can become enlarged or break due to diseases, allergies, or too much eye rubbing. These blood vessels make the skin itself look dark. Direct sunlight can also darken the skin, especially under the eyes, where it is more delicate. However, dark circles can also be caused by a lack of sleep or a lack of water. When we are burning the midnight oil or not drinking enough fluids, the thin skin under our eyes becomes paler. This makes it much easier to see the dark blood vessels beneath the skin, which give our eyes a tired look.
Welcome back. So before the break, we're talking about dark circles around your eyes and how these can make you think you look terrible because they can make you look older than you are or more tired than you feel. But as we've just learned, these can affect anyone regardless of age, race, or gender, and can even be inherited from your parents.
That's right. So continuing with the article, in other cases, dark blood vessels beneath the skin can become enlarged or break due to diseases, allergies, or too much eye rubbing. Okay, so that's also a possibility.
So sometimes I think when people are tired, they also tend to rub their eyes. So maybe you can be causing even more dark circles than you already have.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So we mentioned the word vessel from blood vessel. A vessel is a container or something hollow that holds or moves something. So in the case of a blood vessel, it's the tubes in your body that holds and moves blood around. So for example, blood vessels take blood to every part of our bodies. Okay.
Right, and these blood vessels can become enlarged or break. So to enlarge means to increase in size or to become larger or bigger. So when the blood vessels become larger, they become more visible. They cause these dark circles around your eyes.
Okay.
So for example, Vanessa enlarged the photo so that she could see everyone's face more clearly. Now, one of the things that causes blood vessels to enlarge or break, they said, is allergies.
Yes. So also when you have allergies, you also tend to maybe scratch your eyes, right?
So allergies are, when something affects you and makes you feel sick or makes you feel some sort of symptom in your body, actually causes your body to react against something that probably doesn't actually cause harm to your body, but your body thinks that this thing might cause it harm, so it reacts, causing you maybe to be itchy, or to sneeze, or to be sleepy, or to have a runny nose. Very annoying.
It is.
Continuing on, these blood vessels make the skin itself look dark. Direct sunlight can also darken skin, especially under the eyes where it is more delicate.
Interesting. So maybe you just got a tan under your eyes.
That's why these wear sunglasses.
Yes. All right, so delicate. So the skin is more delicate around the eyes. The word delicate is an adjective. It means easily damaged or requiring gentle handling, often used to describe things that are fragile or sensitive. So this area of your eyes is actually more sensitive. For example, the old necklace was so delicate that Gabby had to be very careful not to break it. Yeah.
So you have delicate skin, so that's why when you rub it, it's easier to have those blood vessels become enlarged. And also when the sun hits it, you're more likely it can more quickly become dark.
Yes. So continuing. However, dark circles can also be caused by lack of sleep or lack of water. That's interesting. I didn't know the part about lack of water. So if you feel like you have a lot of dark circles, maybe it's a good idea to hydrate.
Drink some water.
When we are burning the midnight oil or not drinking enough liquids, the thin skin under our eyes become paler. Okay.
Right. So we had an expression there which is burning the midnight oil.
Yes.
So that's just an expression which means staying up very late or maybe not even sleeping at all.
Wow.
And usually we use the expression burning the midnight oil when you're staying up late to finish something or to do something important, like doing some work or some homework, something you need to finish before morning. Continuing, this makes it much easier to see the dark blood vessels beneath the skin, which give our eyes a tired look.
I see. Okay, so to avoid having dark circles, I'm guessing you have to
sleep well, get enough sleep,
drink enough water,
and it might just be unavoidable for you. If you're a certain person, you might just have that look, and that's fine too.
Indeed.
So that's the end of our lesson for today, but we're going to learn more about dark circles around your eyes when we get into part 2 next time.
All right, see you guys. 刚刚说到有一些人的黑眼圈是家族遗传而来的，那么在其他情况下，皮肤下面的这个暗色血管可能因为疾病啊、过敏或者是过度揉眼睛而变大或是破裂，那这些血管会让皮肤本身看起来就黑黑的。此外，直射阳光也可能使皮肤变黑，尤其是在眼睛下方比较脆弱的地方。Nina 老师刚刚用到 get a tan 来表达晒黑，那么 tan 这个名词就可以表达晒成这个棕褐色的肤色。好，那我们再看到单字 vessel， 它表示容器，它也可以指船舰或是指人体的血管。那其实我们也可以直接用这个 blood vessel 来指血管的意思。再看到 enlarge， 它是动词，表示扩大、放大。Delicate 是形容脆弱的，也可以形容纤细娇弱的，或是容易受损害的。Nina 老师在讲解时，他还提到 fragile 或是念作 fragile 这个字 ，F-R-A-G-I-L-E， 那它是形容脆弱的、易损坏的。课文最后写到，黑眼圈也可能是由于这个睡眠不足啊，或者是缺水引起。当熬夜或是没有喝足够液体的时候，眼睛下方的这个薄薄皮肤就会变得更苍白，使得皮肤下的暗色血管更容易被看见了。那也会让我们的眼睛看起来比较疲惫。补充一下，我们要表达熬夜，除了可以用 stay up 这个常见用法，也可以用到 Matt 老师说的 burn the midnight oil。那这也是指这种熬夜的意思。这边一个重点，我们要进入文法时间。好，这边我们来学习 make it 形容词加不定词 to be， 这表示呢使做某事变得怎么样怎么样。我们先复习一下 make 受词加形容词是表达使什么变得怎么样。可是当这个受词是不定词 to be 的时候，我们要用虚受词 it 代替这个受词的位置，然后把真正的受词 to be 移到句尾，所以就形成了 make it 形容词 to be。举例来说 ，The heavy rain made it difficult to see the road ahead clearly。大雨使得难以看清楚前方的路。好，那另外这个不定词 to be 前面还可以加入 for somebody 来指出对某人而言，像是 The construction noise made it impossible for me to focus。建筑施工的噪音使我无法专注。好，那么以上的讲解，同学闭嘴开，马上回来哦。
You wake up one morning and feel ready for the day ahead. But when you glance in the mirror, you look terrible. Dark circles have formed under your eyes, making you appear much older than you are and more tired than you feel. Don't be concerned, though. You may look like a panda, but dark eye circles are usually nothing to worry about. Dark eye circles can affect anyone regardless of age, race, or gender. For some, they just run in the family and might be inherited from parents. In other cases, dark blood vessels beneath the skin can become enlarged or break due to diseases, allergies, or too much eye rubbing. These blood vessels make the skin itself look dark. Direct sunlight can also darken the skin, especially under the eyes where it is more delicate. However, dark circles can also be caused by a lack of sleep or a lack of water. When we are burning the midnight oil or not drinking enough fluids, the thin skin under our eyes becomes paler. This makes it much easier to see the dark blood vessels beneath the skin, which give our eyes a tired look.
Hey, it's KiWi on the street.
I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie. Hey, Kiki, do you like my OOTD?
Oh, your OOTD is awesome today.
Thank you. And you understood my abbreviation, which is what we're going to be working on right now.
Okay, let's work on our abbreviations. So the first one is DIY.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Do it yourself. Do it yourself.
Do it yourself.
Do it by yourself.
Very good. Okay, I'll give it to you. It's do it yourself, okay?
Very good. Good job.
Okay, then we have CEO.
This one's harder.
Chief Executive Officer.
CEO.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
This one's harder. Okay, it's Chief Executive Officer. Chief Executive Officer. Okay. Next one. FYR.
For your
So I have a book and you're writing your thesis and I have a book. So you need to take a look at the book and use things in the book for you to help you. So
for your reference.
very good, for your reference.
For your reminder.
For your reminder, close. For your reference.
For your reference.
Okay, so also something to do with information.
Or for your information. Oh, no, that's not for. That's for
Very close. For your is correct.
regard.
Close. So it is for your reference. Okay,
your
very good. What have we learned today? Let's work on today's abbreviations. So our first one is DIY. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. So this refers to a project or a product that you can make by yourself. You can buy the supplies and do it at home. So for example, you could say, that will be a fun do-it-yourself project. Our second abbreviation is CEO, Chief Executive Officer. Chief Executive Officer. This is usually used in a corporate or company setting, and it refers to someone that is very high up. For example, we could say, he makes the decisions because he is the Chief Executive Officer. And for our final abbreviation, we have FYR, for your reference. For your reference. You will usually use this in an email or on a computer. So FYR could be used for your reference. Here's the information you wanted. That's all we have for today. KiWi later.